Hey guys, LambDog76 back. And last video I made, if you want to go back and see it, was something economical on how we were on the verge of economic recovery, and I had presented a couple of cases. It's been a long enough time to where I should go back and watch it. That way this video would be a little bit better. But I was once told that people that have been with me on here for a while don't mind reruns. So a less popular opinion, the 11th man opinion, if you will, if you guys have ever read World War Z or watched the movie, the case being made that we are on the verge of economic recovery. It's difficult to see right now in this day. I mean, we're late October 2021. Help wanted signs everywhere. You can see the look in people's eyes when they work somewhere. There's just seemingly no inspiration, and you try to call somewhere to get something and nobody seems to want to help, and they blame the economy, they blame COVID. Places close early, places are closed on certain days, and how on earth could that mean economic recovery? So going back, I was told by a loan officer who works up in the northeastern United States, the difference is the money that's being spent right now isn't personal debt money the way that it was in previous economic bubbles past. Houses that are being occupied and moved are being bought with literal money. Either it's the liquidation is moving from areas like New York and California to places like Texas, Florida, and Tennessee. So it's real money going into those places. So what you're getting is New York and California may be experiencing a depression of sorts of people leaving there. You know, if they're producer type people who can work remotely. You know, some of these tech jobs are able to be worked remotely. So the money that's going into these areas in towns like mine, it's real money. It's not just stacked up debt that's going to implode. And when you operate an economy on quote, I use the term really loosely here, real money. And when I say real money, I mean, it's not just credit card or plastic debt, but actual US dollars. Now, I get it. The US dollar is a debt also. And that's a discussion that I'm happy to have. And we can definitely have it on another day, but it's a weird thing. And if any of you guys have ever seen or watched or read Atlas Shrugged, probably read is a little bit better way to do it. And everybody's disappearing. All these producers, all these moguls, they're all disappearing and nobody knows where they went. And the whole point is like, who is John Galt? Well, John Galt's this guy that's going around and talking to all these moguls and gathering them to a place. And if you read the end of the book, you'll know that place was essentially called Gulch. And I believe in times such as these, similar thing may occur. Entrepreneurs, managers of a certain ilk, they network. And when they network, they'll gather, and there'll be a reallocation of resources economically, and you will see that economic recovery that I'm talking about. Because as businesses fail, as customers just leave, you know, all the government throwing all the money in the world at something isn't going to prop up a business forever. Because if you don't have clientele, it's not going to matter. Because what matters in the end is what people are willing to do. True entrepreneurs, a good manager, sees this from a mile away because they've read Who Moved My Cheese. They've all read the same books. They talk to each other and they reallocate, they amass, and potentially they do something truly special. I believe capitalism, while it seems to have a bad term to it, and capitalism being some sort of a theory, and nobody seems to like it in this age of AOC. And again, that's a conversation for another day. But the thing they don't realize, because no matter how much we try to tell them, look, read Smith's Wealth of Nations, you know, read Economics by Rothbard. They don't have the comprehension that capitalism is a law. It's not a theory. It's not something that's nice. Capitalism is a law, and it's a thing that finds a way. And things like Keynesian economics and debt-based economics, it's true capitalism that props up those theories and those temporary methods. So, food for thought. Please feel free to comment freely, agree, disagree, video responses, and tell me how you like the lighting. I'm outside. It's a little after 5 a.m. as I'm recording this. It's near full moon, and you can kind of see it right there. So, all right. Catch y'all later.